What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we are back.
Woo!
Yes, it's Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Yes, and I am Intro Picks, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm oxytocin, and it's always going down.
Yeah, we are back, y'all.
You know it.
Oxytos.
Hey, now.
What's going on, everybody? We got a banging show today.
You know we always
have a banging show.
do.
Yeah. We got our guest Chae in the building with us. What's up, Chae?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
How's everything?
Outside of DC traffic, everything's pretty good.
We know some things about that, Chae.
traffic,
We
right?
definitely know some things about that.
Well, Chae, welcome to our show, Drinks and
Yes.
Conversation. You know, Chae is a dance instructor. And I'm going to give you the floor, tell the people a little bit about your business and what you're doing, because Chae is out here doing it. So go ahead.
All right. I am a dance instructor specializing in Cuban dance. And
Cuban.
I just moved my classes to Baltimore, so I'll be starting in Baltimore next week. I also have a few workshops in Tacoma Park, and I'm going to be planning a few speed dating events for the summer months.
Okay.
Yes.
Connect and love and dance. I know that's right.
And
So-
Moving Rhythms is your dance company, correct?
That is correct.
And how long have you had that dance company?
I founded it on Thanksgiving Day, 2018.
2018. Okay.
Okay, so what, you was eating some food and you just start like...
How did that come about?
Well, I have been teaching dance since 2016, and I was already operating as a business, so I figured why not just become official.
Because why not, right?
Why not?
Why
Why
not?
not get black
Why
businesses going on?
Absolutely. And you specialize in Cuban dance now. Are you Cuban?
I am not, but I traveled there.
I know that's right. I haven't had a chance to go to Cuba. Have you had a chance to go?
I haven't had a chance to go there. I haven't had a chance to go to many.
Look, I need to go. That's on my bucket list. I need to get to Cuba
Definitely go.
before they change things all over again. We just got in, so.
So when you went there, I mean, did you get inspired from going there particularly?
Yeah, Cuban people are incredibly warm and so inviting and loving, and so I was inspired by the community aspect. It's probably one of the safest places I've been in all the places I've traveled, one of the most inviting places I've ever been. So I can't wait to go back.
I know that's right.
Can you take me with you?
How can you
You
take
know
us?
what?
All right, don't leave me out.
Pack us in your suitcase, okay?
The only one get to travel free, so I don't know. The second bag, you know.
Get 3 free bags.
Military, okay.
Okay, get the discount.
That's right.
All right, and I know that you, I read that you do this event, so you do your dance instructions to bring people together. Why is that so important to you to bring people together?
Well, I feel that social media has kind of caused us as a people to be a lot more disconnected. And so I think by dancing, you're forced to interact, you're forced to touch, laughing.
You got to speak a little bit because
You become very comfortable and comfortable with each other, and you build rapport. And so that's why it's very important to me that we still maintain that, because technology is only going to get better, but then I don't want it to become more separate.
I can understand that. People are kind of disconnected, even with they're rather text and call, or, we're just losing that.
are you a
ability
text
to-
or call person?
Depends on who it is.
Oh, okay. All right,
It's levels to
There's
communication.
levels to this. Okay.
You know,
Levels to
it's a
communication.
job, Yeah, shoot
John
those
say
texts.
email me. We gonna take you down
Yeah,
to the
email
lowest.
Exactly. So how long are your classes? How many people are typically in your classes? And what is the price to attend a class?
So my classes are an hour and 15 minutes.
You get your money's worth.
That's
Okay.
right. If I'm doing a workshop, it'll be about 2 hours. So they range from $12 to $20, depending on the location, depending on the length. And so typically I have about, I would say 8 to 10 and up students. For my workshops, they could be up to 20 to 25 people.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
All right. So you already came out the gate with the clientele and everything like that to do classes. Now, particularly with Cuban dancing, what sets that apart from any other genre of dancing?
Because Cuban dance is originally, when they were done back in slavery times, they were done as to bring the community together. It was their only expression of freedom. So that's what they used to connect with each other and to feel a sense of, freedom and freedom of movement and also freedom of community with each other. So I think that's what distinguishes that from, and plus with the history of Cuba and political strife, they still use dance to stay connected and to stay united as a people.
Absolutely.
So I think that's what it is.
And I know a little bit about Cuban dance. This is capoeira. I think I watched a movie and that was in there. So I don't know if that's fight or dance, but I think they said it's both. Am I right or am I wrong?
That would be Brazilian.
That would be
I'm
Brazilian.
Sure
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I watched the movie and they said that it was like Cuban.
Cubans do it.
Cubans do okay.
Uh-huh. Everybody does it, actually.
Okay.
Now you're gonna be doing some speed dating, right?
Are you dating?
I am not.
Are you
Yeah, because we're
taking?
gonna ask all the questions.
No.
No.
Oh.
Oh, just not dating.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
So you're not dating?
I am not dating.
Oh, okay.
Actively not dating? Intentionally
Unfortunately,
not
yes.
dating.
Intentionally not.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not dating. Okay. All right. So we're
That's all right.
Well, it's not that I don't want to. It's just finding that person is just.
Tell me.
I mean, do you think
about
it's hard? Well, my original question is with Cuban dancing. I mean, do people make connections there, or is this something that you could possibly bring a date?
Well, yes, I think. You know what? I don't really know what's going on. As they start laughing.
They start laughing. People love to laugh. That's an amazing thing. I love to laugh.
Yeah, they laugh, they joke around. There's this collective, like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And before you realize it, you forgot that you're in a class and it's just you're with a group of friends. That's what the feeling is like.
Okay.
No, once you start dancing, get the touching hand on the backside, you kind of get to know each other a little quicker.
Yeah, well, in the summertime, especially when it's warmer on the inside, people get a little more close and everything's
A little
sweaty,
sweat,
you know?
Look,
happens.
y'all. When the next class, yeah. I mean, so what is the age range typically?
Well, I would say early 30s and up. It's hard to get the younger crowd because they don't have the means of commuting and they don't have cars, generally speaking. So, but 30 and up is usually the age range.
Oh, this is a grown and sexy class.
It is a
Oh,
grown
my.
sex.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. See?
Yes.
We all grown.
Yes.
And sexy.
Now back to your dating life. We don't want to skip over all
I mean,
that.
the lack thereof.
Why do you think it's so hard to date here in the area? I mean, especially since you've traveled a lot, so
Well, I think everyone thinks they're special. Everybody thinks that they are God's gift to the earth and you should want me because I'm amazing when really they're not.
How many hearts are you breaking out here?
No, it's more like they're trying to break mine. But, sorry, it's
Got the
it's
guard
Fort
up.
Knox over here.
Fort Knox.
But shouldn't they feel like they special?
I think so. To an extent.
To an extent.
I mean,
there be a
shouldn't we
level of
all though?
balance.
Shouldn't we all think that we special? But we all might need a little work.
I think there should be a balance. There should be a balance of, yep, I'm special and unique, but I'm also humble and I also am open to learn other things and to be accepting of other views. So.
You get to that
And-
too good or
Yeah,
feeling better or
yeah.
calm it down. Calm it down.
it's like
You
you're at a
should
10.
be lucky.
Exactly.
No.
And look-
Take it back. Take it back.
And Chae we was just sitting here talking before the show, and one of her favorite shows is Living Single.
Oh,
All right.
yes.
So let me find out you really out here trying to be living
Living
single,
single.
living your life single. All right. That's right. Hey, find out. Right?
2000s kind of world. I don't know.
Now, are you? I mean, you're not actively, but have you done online dating? Have you done that?
Okay. How was that?
Waste of time, actually.
Waste of time.
Why?
Well, I've tried all of them. I mean, every
What, Tinder, Bumble,
Yep, all of them.
Everything.
POF, Match, eHarmony.
and you went on dates, right? Or no?
A
Couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What? And none of them were promising.
No.
No.
none of them promising. No, I've actually had some pretty. Now, I've heard some nightmares. Mine weren't that bad, but mine were just pretty bad.
Wow.
Now, since you travel a lot, I mean, would you move somewhere for someone?
No, just because being an active duty person in the military, that would be very hard. So the person would have to move with me.
Okay.
Hello.
All right.
Hello. It was a program.
Unless that person was, Captain America, and Captain America, decided to marry me. I met him in person, actually. That's why I mentioned it. So he came back and was like, I remember you. Let's get married. Okay.
But because you are active duty, which brings about a good question, do you think that plays a part in it being so hard for you to find someone?
Yeah, actually, I had a guy say that he could not date someone that was in the military.
And what was his reasons for that? You did not.
Because you know how to do that 1-2 chop to your throat.
I think it's because I don't know. Maybe he had a bad experience.
Okay.
Maybe at some point, so it just brought back too many bad memories for him.
Okay.
But at least he was classy about it and didn't string me along.
And honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a plus. That's
Yeah.
an applause moment.
Should you date within the military? I mean, does somebody that is going through basically the same type of experiences as you?
I think there's pluses and minuses. I think because we have such a shared experience, there's not a lot of differing points of view. But at least we understand how this life is going to go, and it depends on how far we both want to take our careers. So if we both want to stay in 20 years, or if one person wants to get out, so you have to make those decisions.
Yeah.
It's like hard because even when you ask her the question, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, so if we both get stationed in different places for 4 years, if you have someone who's not in the military, like they can follow, like you said, follow me, we'll be good. But when both individuals are in the military, you go to point A, you go to point
that
B.
way.
And granted, we have a lot of communication, but you still need to feed that affection. I still need to put your hands on my back. Like I need to see you. I need to,
Okay,
so,
now, all right, okay, all right.
In the military, generally speaking, if you're what we call a joint spouse, you would be moved in the same place.
In the same.
Now, is that husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend? Do they recognize? So
husband and wife.
So you have to be married.
Yeah. So that kind of is not
Have you been
gonna.
married before?
Huh?
Have you been married before?
No, I have not.
Okay. Okay. All right, so I mean, I guess the roles do change because with men in the military, right? I mean, it's easy to go out and find a wife.
It's
and,
always some girl who don't want to work.
I know, right?
Who want to take the military benefits.
Right, raise my kids.
Like, I'll be home, spending up all the money, not doing no checks and balances.
No checks and balances. They be like, it's just deposit. It's deposit.
Yes,
but I guess for a woman, I never realized that, but. It's a little bit harder,
I think it's a power differential because now it's the woman who's really controlling the movement of the marriage. Because if I'm the member and I'm married to a civilian spouse, they gotta move with me. Or they have to get a divorce.
And y'all military spouses be getting some perks now.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So you got to really deal with like a confident guy almost, in a sense, to understand what you're doing and for you to be able to
well, it has to be someone who's not only just that, but they have to be very, very flexible. I mean, because at any point something pops off and nowhere to land. If they say pack your bags, you have to go.
Them orders.
That's now how does this affect your business though? Like, how does this affect your business with moving and traveling?
Well, I think what I'm trying to figure out now is how do I make my business mobile? How do I just pick it up and carry it to another state or even another country? That's what I'm trying to figure out at this point in my business before that actually becomes.
You're going to be teaching everybody everywhere.
Right. That's right.
And the good thing about dances is like, you can dance anywhere. You can you can rent a studio out, even if they do move you around. So that's the beauty of what you do is that you can still do it anywhere. So that's the beautiful thing. I like that. Yeah. And with social media, you can connect.
That's right.
Quickly
and do whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do.
I'm over here. I'm over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, so we was talking about relationships. I mean, because Chae was one of our sponsors at Love and Relationships event. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And
did you have a good time?
I did.
That's wonderful.
And we doing our 10th one coming up.
We are.
And that one is going to be awesome. And hopefully we can get you to come out as well. You know what I'm saying? And come back through.
Get some email addresses and have people sign up for some classes. Maybe we can do like a drinks and conversation code, or they get like $5 or $10, something like that.
Yeah, do something like
so
that.
But they got to sign up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to sign up then to catch the deal. I think it's a good date night opportunity. I think it's creative. It's something fun to do because some people don't want to go out to eat. Some people don't want to go to the movies. I think this is a nice first date. I think this is a nice date night. I mean, you can meet people anywhere. Married, perfect date night. In a relationship for a while, perfect date night. Just had a baby, good night out. Yes. You know, single, go meet some. Like anyone can enjoy dancing.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, when you are single, especially for a guy, sometimes it's you run out of date ideas. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to constantly do just the movies and just the and dinner. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so overdoing the movies on a date. I'm like, look, I don't even want to be with you. It's not. Yeah, it's the worst.
They say it's the worst
idea for a date. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So where would you like to go for what's a great date for you?
Anything where we're doing something active. Like I like mini golfing or hiking, depending on what season it is. But if we're hiking or even going to an amusement park, anything outdoors.
Oh, she's so fun.
Yeah, I like fun things. I like creative things. You know, of course, I would say a dance class, but I like things. Now she's
trying to outshine somebody on a date. She's like, let me show you what I can do. Backflip, handspring, go crazy.
Like, listen, we gonna move. You know, and I think that's cool. Like for a person like you that obviously has a business where you're moving and dancing, you need something more active. You know.
Yeah. I can sit
something
down at home.
dawned on me. I mean, do you shoot guns and stuff too?
I have.
Okay.
I would think so.
Yeah. I mean, with being in the military,
so.
But I'm saying, is that like a fun thing?
Actually,
like a fun thing.
Shooting
My father likes
shooting range.
Yeah.
That's a good
My
one
dad
too.
takes me to a shooting
Just
range all the
something.
time.
I think dinner dates, movie dates, it's just so whack.
It's just played out.
Even if you want to go to Starbucks real quick and have a conversational date, I think that is the best to really even see if I want to even entertain you for an hour and 30 minutes on a date. Let's do a quick coffee shop to see what you got to talk about. And I can cut that short in 30 minutes.
Well, one woman said that coffee shops and, meetups like that make it seem like the guy's not really trying to spend a whole lot of money on you.
That's not true.
That's not
Starbucks
true.
coffee is $5.
Exactly. And that's that woman. That woman feels like that because maybe she wants a guy to spend a lot of money on her. But I think also stop wanting people to do so much for you so soon. I think anything that I personally do for someone, it has to be earned. Yeah. No, I'm not going to ball out on you. Do I know you? But you're worth a $5 cup of coffee.
A little latte.
I just don't understand why people expect to, first date. Like, I'm not going to take you to Ruth Chris on a first date.
Definitely
I'm not going to take you to Maestros. Like, you earn stuff like that. It's levels to this. Like, what do you mean?
All right, so so you would like a coffee date or
Starbucks. I would like a little Starbucks real quick, or walk around the pond, like somewhere like Allen Pond Park is really cool with the the gooses, geese, or whatever. Just walking around and just talking, because I really feel like some people are not intellectually there. And granted, I'm not the smartest, cookie in the box. You don't have to be extra smart, but we have to connect conversationally. You know what I mean? Teach me something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like let's talk. After a while, if we just looking at each other, that's a problem. And a lot of people are like that. They really like, I have nothing to talk to you about, or I have no interest in even asking you questions. Like, and you can't keep the conversation. Yeah, like just
you gotta have the conversation.
You got to. And back to what you said about social media killing people's social skills. Yes. Social media kills social skills.
That's a word right there.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. I mean, they're one way on the phone, then you get in person.
It's just a completely different thing. And never, I will ask questions. If you ever, why you ask so many questions? Done. Yeah. Like literally, I'm leaving.
Look at the time.
What the hell is the point of all of this?
I think I gotta go home and get
like. Did you just come to?
I think a lot of women love to talk, and especially in the beginning.
Some men do too.
I mean, we do like to talk. Most of the time.
About yourself.
Yes. But for me, I'm with you. I like adventure. I like to explore. Take me somewhere new. You know what I'm saying? Or
Put a little bit
or
of
even go
effort.
somewhere new. You know what I'm saying? Go
Yeah.
somewhere that we've never been to before. That we just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like, museums or like that. But it has to be. It depends on what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But if things are are good, then I'm here for the experience.
Yeah, and even if I don't like it, I'll still do it and be pleasant. Because you also gotta understand, even if you don't like it, if the person wants to do it, just do it.
Right.
Now you're not always gonna do everything that you like. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
So do you think that your energy and what your harmony, basically what you project out there, is what you get back in relationships?
100%. I absolutely believe that. You?
I don't believe what I project is what I get back. I think
Okay.
I project one thing. I think because it's perceived differently than what it actually is, so I get a different reaction than what I'm hoping for. So that's just me personally.
Okay, I can agree with that.
And for me, I agree that maybe for me, I've been through so many different stages. I've been through depression. I've been through when I felt really good about myself. I've been through when I felt really bad about myself. I find that when I'm not feeling the best about myself, I attract people where I have to make excuses for them. Like, oh, well, no, let me just bypass that. No, well, not, no. But when I'm feeling the best of myself, like at this
You
moment
expect
right now,
more.
not
Or-
even expect more, I get more.
Okay.
And it for me, it has been factual. For me, it has been truthful in just the emotions and the things that I've been through in the different parts of my life. I could be like, you know what, when I wasn't feeling that great, or when I was dealing with this food that had me all crazy, like I was attracting craziness.
Yeah.
But when I got my ducks aligned and got my shit together, like shit was together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that part too. I feel like the level of your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself and what the energy that you embody, you're not going to deal with certain things. You're not going to just deal with somebody because that person is kind of helping your self-esteem in some kind of way, but not really,
Yeah.
I think too, when you say you could get back what you put out, so I have a helping spirit. So I like to naturally help people. So I think what I attract is people that need help. So I call them the broken puppies. So I attract the broken puppies that may need a little love. And so
But you don't like that, do you?
Before it was okay, but I think now I'm starting to get to the point where it's like I don't want to always be in that position.
Yeah.
Don't
I
always want to
somebody
do the
to
project.
hold me up. I need
Yeah.
somebody to prop me up and say, "Hey, baby, it's gonna be okay."
Yeah.
I don't want to always be the person.
Be the
doing
one doing
Now,
it.
do you notice the project in that person immediately?
Usually, yes.
Usually, yes. And then when you do notice it, do you make the decision to continue or do you cut it off?
Depending on what my relationship is with that person, I might kind of keep them at a distance so that way they know they can reach out to somebody, but I may not invite them into my life.
Yeah.
So it depends on the degree, but usually I keep them at a distance.
Keep them at a distance. Okay. Yeah.
Well, how important is it to keep your circle small? Like, how important is it to keep the people around you to keep you grounded?
I think especially because with everything that I'm doing, you have to make sure that people around you support that. You can't have people in your circle that are naysayers, that people are like, well, yeah, that's probably not going to work. That you don't need that negative energy. I think you do need voice of reason. You think you need people to kind of bring you back to reality, but you don't need people that are going to actively try to bring you down. So I think it's important to keep people around you that are going to be your cheerleaders, also, give you some logic, but also pop you up.
Absolutely. You could tell in the response, for example, if that was what they wanted to say, like, well, I don't think that'll work, but tell me X, Y, and Z. Tell me a better idea that you have versus, oh, that's stupid. I wouldn't do that.
Right,
like
exactly.
that type of, don't do that.
Right.
Especially when you don't even have anything better to add or to include or to assist. Like, my thing is, if you have something negative to say or if you don't agree, well, what do you think will work better? Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about the pros. Let's talk about the cons. But don't hit me with the, oh, that's dumb. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Be supportive with reason, but let's have that conversation. Do you have a better way? Like, come on.
All right.
No, because I feel that so hard. I totally understand where you're coming from. I have experienced that myself, and I didn't realize what it was. It almost had me feel like, no, that's so stupid. Maybe I shouldn't.
Right.
So you gotta really recognize that. Is this if someone telling you,
About yourself.
to help you, and do they really care?
Do they really care?
Or
What's the real intention?
They just can't do it, so they just want to shit on your parade. You know, and that line is hard to find because it could be somebody who's your family, it could be somebody who's your best friend. It's like you gotta just always try to pray for discernment and kind of just just go move as you go. It's hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard.
So has social media been a tool that you could say is good for finding someone or or meeting people or because social media is the thing right now. I mean, do you get the DMs and all of that or?
Actually, no, I don't. But it has been good from a business perspective.
Hey now.
Okay, come on now.
I will say that I've connected with a lot of different people from the networking perspective, but from a dating perspective, no, not really.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
High five it up. Yeah. But I think also with social media, especially with guys, men tend to fall in love with what they see. Mm-hmm. And now with this artificial image that's just constantly being projected, it's like people have forgotten what a real, woman looks like. And it's fine for people who look like that, but I feel like all guys want that.
Well,
all guys go after that.
I mean, it's easy to go after someone on social media. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to connect and slide into somebody's DM.
Even in the real world.
But it's not. It's not because listen.
Let me give you my example.
Okay, go ahead.
So, for example, it could be a group of girls, right? Group of girls, they all look different, but let's just say the hottest one, right?
Okay.
The hottest one. It could be one that's all right, okay, kind of fine. It could be a guy that he can't get the hottest one. But men are gonna go for the hottest. They always gonna shoot.
But
their
they not though. Not all men. Not
they do.
They don't though. Honestly,
Majority
they don't.
Of them do.
You see a lot. I hear a lot of women that are beautiful. Listen, and they don't. And they like, well, guys just don't come up to me. Guys just don't. And it's not that we don't want to. It's just that God like. Social media has lacked that. It's easier to go online and see something and go through your pictures and slide in and send you a message. But it takes a lot to get up and go over there and start a conversation with a woman if you're not that confident. You know what I'm saying?
Then it boils down to confidence then.
I think also, okay, so we were talking about how project what you bring back. Mm-hmm. I think confidence can sometimes be perceived as arrogance and like you're stuck up. Oh, who she thinks she is. She thinks she's better than everybody else. So they don't come up to you because they just think, oh, she thinks she's better than me. So that, going back to what you were saying about confidence. So if they think that, if they don't think highly of themselves, they just think, oh, well.
Because you might be like, listen, I might not have it all going together. On or having it together. And it's like, but she's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and a lot of times you miss a lot of opportunities.
Shoot your shot all 2019.
Shoot your shot all 2019.
All 2019. Shoot
no
your shot.
Will. And that's what they
doing. If you did see a guy, would you approach him? I could tell you right now, I say that I'm going to start.
But you don't.
But hell no. But I promise the next guy I see that I think I'm gonna approach him and I'm gonna really step out my comfort zone and do it for real. But for you, would you do?
You girls can't take
we
that type
gonna go
of
out together
rejection.
and do this.
You girls can't take that type of rejection though.
No.
Like I think vice versa. Well, let me get to your opinion.
If it's at a place of dancing, it's a little bit easier for me because I can just come up and just dance in such a way that I'm trying to get somebody's attention. Mm-hmm. But if it's just, at a bar or something like that, the way I do it, I think is not probably the best way. But I'll say, man, they're really taking long at the bar, aren't they? I'll try to make conversation. It's not necessarily like, hey, boo, how you doing? Yeah. But it's something like
that. You'll talk and you'll give the signals.
Fun fact, the gentleman you were sitting next to were drinks and conversations because I caught that whole glow. Did you?
She did mention him today too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Yes. So you just did your conversation starter there? Did you do that?
Yeah. Well, he was holding my seat the whole time, so.
Okay.
All right. Come on, keep that seat warm.
He was on his job.
Yes. Yeah.
Did y'all connect? Did y'all talk?
Actually, afterwards, he did text me, and I feel bad because I was at work and I just kind of lost focus. I was focused on work.
You ain't text him back.
I did not
text
him back.
I'm
going to
text him back. Text him back today.
We're gonna
Text him before you leave.
Probably
I
forgot
was just
about
thinking
me.
about you. How you doing?
I
You know?
I was thinking about
Exactly. Oh
Don't-
yeah.
don't-
Hit that. Hit him
Don't
back.
let us reach out to him
Let me
now.
tell
you.
you.
Like,
I
Chae.
remember. I saw them over there. I
All
did.
right, I
Look,
said that. I said it. Look.
He was very nice, kept my seat. He made sure people didn't sit in my
Yep.
seat. So
Look at
You know,
him.
it
Ooh,
made-
his
got your seat.
job.
I know that's
Okay.
right, and you ain't, and can't even get a text back.
And
So
she-
you know what?
you know
That's the
what's so
problem
funny?
with. That's the
You know what's so
problem with
funny?
that.
And she's like, I'm not dating. These guys.
You got a guy
She got
right
the
there
power.
holding the
She got
seat.
She got the power.
yeah.
Right there.
I
You
think-
know what I'm
I
saying?
think it does fall on me a lot of times. I mean, I tell you one thing: being a business owner, plus I'm getting ready to start my master's, and I'm active duty. I
Woo!
think the combination makes it so hard for me to get back to people. There are emails that were like 2 weeks old.
But
So
you gotta
I'm
make
getting
time
better.
for
You
love.
gotta
I
make
need to
time.
make
Yeah, you gotta
time.
make
Gotta
time.
make
better.
time for your heart
Yes.
and love, because that connection with someone, that compassion, when it gets there, or just even the butterflies you feel in the
Yes.
beginning is so worth it, even if it doesn't work out.
Right,
Just
even
that,
if it's
oh,
just a good friend. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just a good friend.
Yeah.
Hello.
Because
What's
y'all look, you got the text.
Yeah.
I got it.
You got to.
Look, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes.
sir.
Let it drop your Instagram, please.
Yes.
Your website and your next two classes. So people, y'all need to get on these classes, okay?
Hey.
Y'all need to get on
We
these
need to go.
classes. We going.
We going. Yeah.
Look, we gonna be
We
your
gonna-
turn
yeah.
up class. Okay?
Yeah.
We gonna be your turn up.
We
class.
gonna go.
Yes.
We gonna do it.
Well, my Instagram is at Moving Rhythms LLC, same as Facebook. I have classes coming up in Baltimore Tuesdays from 7:45 to 9 at City Fit. I have Monday class at near Johns Hopkins University at the Italian Cultural Center in Maryland. Mondays from 7:30 to 8:45, and I have a Roomba workshop, Afro-Cuban Roomba, from 1 to 3 on next Sunday, which is April the 7th. So it's in
Okay.
Tacoma
Okay.
Park, so it's a little bit DC centric. So that'll be closer for you guys.
That one would have been
yeah.
it.
Yes.
But the next Sunday, because we have to go on another show.
Yeah, we'll be on
that
another-
Sunday. I was like, listen to
Yeah.
the dates. I was like,
Yeah.
that's the date. But definitely the next one is Sunday in Tacoma Park. We are there.
Yes.
Definitely got to support. Thank you so much for being
Yeah.
a sponsor. Thank you so much
you.
for supporting what we do. We totally understand you wanting to bring people together, because we
Yes.
have that same feeling about drinks and conversations.
Yes.
I feel like no one should be alone. No one should feel like they don't have any friends. There's so many people, and we need to connect with each other.
Yes.
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 So,
Yeah.
And Shay,
absolutely.
right before we go, tell us one good secret about you. Alright.
Something nobody knows.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How long do I have to think about
And we
this?
ain't gonna tell nobody.
Doon, 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 doon. Go.
I know.
I don't know. I really.
You're
I
an
can't-
open book.
Yeah.
I am an open book, actually.
And what's behind it?
I'm the right.
Oh, you guys don't have that kind of time. Trust me. Yeah, I actually. No one really cares. This is not that funny, but I actually really like silence and darkness when I sleep. I can't have light, dark. It has to be pitch
Completely
black,
dark.
completely silent, or else I will. It's not that interesting.
Ain't no
Okay.
leaky faucets at her house. Ain't
No,
nothing
no.
keeping her up.
Everything.
Don't
will-
let better
yeah.
move.
Nope.
Uh-uh. I'll say a fun fact about myself. I actually met Dr. Maya Angelou when I was a freshman in
wow.
college.
Oh.
Yes,
What
I
college
was,
did you go to?
I was a graduate of Northeastern University, Boston. So I was a speaker escort for Dr. Maya Angelou, and I got to shake her hand. I got to hear her speak. I mean, you have never seen someone just so riveting and so amazing, and I'm just so glad I got to meet her before she passed away. So.
Awesome.
That's
awesome.
so dope. I wish you guys could see her face. That's the
I
moment
know.
that she will absolutely remember forever. And those are the
Yes.
moments it's all about.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shay. Thanks for coming through.
Yes. And you are welcome back anytime.
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 Yeah.
All right. Hopefully, I'll pick a day where the traffic is not as bad.
I know. We get a lot. We gonna have to do it on the non-traffic day.
I know. All right.
We
Thank
out,
you guys so
y'all.
much for
Yes,
having
we
me.
out. Thank you for coming.
Hey.
Send that text, please.
right. Right now. Because he been waiting.
Look,
He probably forgot about what I was.
he ain't forget. He ain't forget.